Just getting ready. Hope everybody can hear me. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm waving back. What's up, y'all? I'll put this in y'all ear in a minute. Making sure I'm charging. Bringing up the rest of the lives. That's my partner, y'all, here in the background. You say Flunk the Gift Records. Yeah, he put me on. Make beats, produce. DC area. Anybody know about the MDW, Military District of Washington? That's where we met at. Possibly 23, 24, possibly 25 years ago. You guys can tell I've been outside, huh? Give me a second. I'm bringing up this, what they call that, the commentary. I want you guys to be able to comment today. Let's see what happens. And Whatnot, if you're on Whatnot, I can see you. Yeah, I see the good morning now. So Whatnot, and let's see. Wow. Okay. So again, I'm always learning, y'all. I was supposed to be at the Urban Nerd Con today. Well, on my way. We'll get to that. Okay. So now, if you guys want to post, you can go ahead and post and I can see you. And if you're on Whatnot, it'll be on the screen. So you guys give me 2 seconds. Once I see it, I'll jump on it, ensuring that I answer any questions. So let's hit the topic right now. This was supposed to happen tomorrow. The show, right? The good thing is they do put it out and let you watch it, right? So it's saved. But I was supposed to go to, give me 1 second, give me a sec. ATL. Turn these lights on. And if you hear too much noise in the background, my apologies, y'all. That's the AC unit. So, Urban Nerd Con, what happened? There was some last minute scheduling. I don't know, indiscretions or whatever transpired. My understanding, the hotel that we were going to be at had like a center that you can have all of this, like a convention center. And that convention center, so a couple of calls made up there, whatnot, but found out it was moved to Morehouse College, to the arena. But they only have a basketball court there. So me traveling from El Paso, Texas, all the way to Atlanta, Georgia, a 20-hour trip by car, and Lord knows how much it would cost, and take merch with me. So me and the team decided against it. It being in our best interest to go. We figured like we'd be way more money going than we would be at least meeting halfway. Because if we believe we can make at least break even, then we'll still go to the event because it's part networking too, and we understand that. So I just wanted everybody to know that's what transpired. You got anything you want to say? If you're on Facebook, I can see you today in your comments. So you guys go ahead and y'all reach out if you got any questions. But today we're here to go through my girl Ember. Okay, so I generally give you guys a quick what would you say recap of all the characters and what's going on so far. So I don't know if I'm gonna go that much in detail. I think I'll just go over the last few people that something happened. And what we do know is that all of the characters, not all of them, but all of the Alpha Guardians have been uh, introduced. That will be Karma. We just went through her last week on Saturday. Yep. Karma from the stream of realities with the two parents. The world, or the world of Pisces, was under attack when she was pushed into the at the end of the clip. She was pushed into the let's say a portal, right? Wormhole, and she was sucked away. So she's gone, and she's not able to help. And her father, he went to face the enemy, and her mom made sure she knew to. At the end, this is what it says. It says, "Locate the bands of order, chaos, gather the guardians." So gather the guardians mean gather the zodiac guardians, y'all. That's what she's referring to. Okay, that's what the mom is referring to. And the mom's name is Harmony, and her father's name is Stygian. So that's what we went through last week. We also went through Commander Grimte, right? The frequency distribution switch. He's the guy that controls the exchange for the Cancer Society. It's like a hive mind, almost like our internet, but you don't have to do too much input. You just think, and everything starts happening because they use antenna. And with antenna stimulation, more of thoughts and visual projections and all those type of things happen. We also went through Gravtate gave Commander, well, the information was released to Commander Trimble about all the succulent planets. Succulent, that's how the bugs talk. The succulent planets. Because Commander Trimble, he's a bug, right? He's from Cancer. Um, Commander is like general in bug language. They don't have any queens. They have females, but they don't have queens. So the queens are the ones that have that not testosterone. What do you call it? Pheromones, right? And that can control everybody. So it's different in the bug society. But anyway, they went through all of the the planets from Earth, Aquarius to Entropy. He was introduced. I don't know if you guys caught that gem last week. Entropy was introduced. It's Entropy is believed to be an enigmatic, sentient, parasitic being, an entity that is the entirety of its dimension. So basically, a dimension, right? Like a whole reality moving around, making stuff happen. Then we went through Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aries, Gemini, Libra, and Leo. So we didn't talk about the three, what do you call these guys? Alpha Guardians. So Karma's an Alpha Guardian. Nexa is an Alpha Guardian. We've been went through Nexa, right? Because she was the one who was able to see the Gifts of Power ceremony happening and Cancer being snatched out of its orbit and everything. She was able to see it from an external view. Like she was able to actually see it because she was on the Bridge of Worlds at the time. And the last Alpha Guardian is Fang. Okay, Fang, half dragon, half elemental. There's so much going on when it comes to Fang, y'all. I can't wait for y'all to get to know Fang even better. So there we go. All right. So that's basically the quick recap that I want to do because I don't want to keep going back to the beginning of the book. We do know that they're all the Zodiac Guardians, okay? I don't think that picture is big enough for you guys to see, so we'll run through them real quick. Okay, this is Stratus. This is the hero of Aquarius, and I generally keep them from January to February. Okay, not on the actual zodiac timetable, but just to, for familiarity, we do January to December. It's just what we do. So I kind of left everything like that. Okay, so Stratus is the hero of Aquarius. Karma is the queen of Pisces. Ember, this is who we'll be going through today. The heroine in rage. This is the episode today, episode 35. Ember, guardian of Aries. Pulse, paladin of Taurus. Asita, angel of Gemini. Adam, shield of Gemini. Gravite, lord of Cancer. Shift, shepherd of Leo. We do Nexa, right? Nexa is the protector of Virgo, right? Ugh. She's the defender of Virgo. Notice all of the synonyms, right, y'all? All of them mean protector, though. Intech. Intech is the sentinel of Libra. Friction is the savior of Scorpio. Fang is the heir to Sagittarius, and he has a whole backstory going, y'all. And we have Phase, Aegis of Capricorn. So we do have all of the zodiac guardians. All of them have been introduced except two, I think. Yeah, well, all of them have been introduced, but I mean, like when all of them are transported back to Earth, and we start the story where the heroes are here now. They're present and ready to fight. So we still got like one or two more to do, but right now in the story, what's going on is we had Monette Lagos. Remember, this is Monette Lagos. This is who she used to be. She's already come back. She came back in the corona of the star. Soul. Soul is our star. Y'all bear with me. I got out there and worked too early without my coffee, and I'm still re-stimulating the body, right? Waking it up. So Ember came back, right? She was in the corona of the sun. Of course, she got all these great abilities and everything. And when she came back to Earth, she has a problem, right? Remember, she has a twin sister, and they have a empathic connection. Okay, I'm not saying it's the greatest, but under great duress, and when her sister was being kidnapped, she received flashes of that kidnapping, and it almost drives her. That's why she's so determined to find her sister, right? She's willing to put herself in all types of harm, which caused her to break into the biometrics facility, and she ended up traveling through the facility, got caught by some men, was attacked, but the orb hit her, giving her, then she was transported away to the Aries dimension after she learned everything. And we're going to take care of all of that in book 2. Remember, we're going to find out what happened to the Zodiac Guardians when they left Earth in book 2. But for right now, to keep the story and the continuity, the speed of the momentum of the story, we just, I'm just going with what's going on Earth so that everybody can relate. All right. So anyway, Ember, she came back. She immediately attacked when she got back to Earth. Remember, her sister is still missing. So she immediately attacks the biometrics facility. The last we heard, I think W.L. White III, the reporter, the documentarian of the Flux Continuum, first line of defense for unprecedented extreme. All right. He actually basically was viewing a news report, and there was a Spanish guy that was outside the biometrics facility stating that she actually is looking for somebody. So now the world knows she's not just belligerently destroying everything. She's actually looking for somebody. And then we had a couple other things happen, so I had to bring you up to speed. So now we're back to that episode, or back to when that was happening. So now we're back to Ember. All right, y'all. I'm going to put the clip on because that's what I do. All right. I like you guys to hear it, at least the first 2 books. Maybe in book 3, I'll start doing something a little different. But I've done all this work now. So I want you guys to see the clip. I want you to be able to follow me, or follow the book, if you will, the story. If you if it's that intriguing to you and you just got to have the rest of it, you can go out and check out my YouTube. The clips are out there. Okay, they were automatically being released, so all the clips should be out there. And you just look at the clips. Book one, Flux Genesis. It's correction, Flux Celestial Genesis, and it's $20, right? It's autographed, stamped, raised, seal, the whole nine. And that and book two, books one and two are $20, y'all. But Flux Sequence of Astrometry, okay, that's book two, and we'll be going through book two. We got about maybe another 40, 50, maybe 40 pages, maybe 35, 40 pages, and then we'll be jumping to book two pretty much. So books one and two are $20, right? But they both come autographed, the whole nine, everything with inclusive with that. And book three is $25, right? It's more data, right? It's more content in there. So book three is 25, but if you get everything bundled, if you get books 1 through 3, 1, 2, and 3, then it'll be 55. That gives you a $10 discount. Okay. What else? Technically, I did let you guys know I was going to be putting some stuff out there, and today I will dedicate to putting all of the merch that we made and everything to go to Atlanta to the Urban Nerd Con. I'll take that and I'll put that on the store. So those will start getting released too. I'm thinking I'm gonna let them go for $12.50. Yeah, about $12.50. So I mean, we try to keep the prices low, y'all. But at the same time, we do need enough money so that I can go ahead and release book three. I'm ready to publish it. I mean, book four. I'm ready to publish book four, and I need the funding, the capital. Okay, so y'all bear with me. All right. Y'all know we putting in the work over here. So anyway, there'll be some other things out there, and if you just want to support, $5 can get you a sticker, and we can get that shipped to you ASAP. A sticker of they're about the size of my hand, y'all, 5.5 inches by 5.5 inches, and these stickers, get your Zodiac Guardian sticker, okay? So I'll be back momentarily. I think this one is probably about maybe 6 minutes. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna let it play. I'll be back to talk to you about, give you my input on it, if you will. And I think you're gonna love it. Let me turn this off. Here we go.
Ember, Amazon Forest Biometrics Facility, South Manaus, Brazil, Earth. When Ember returns to Manaus, she immediately engages the biometrics facility. In her vengeful state of mind, those she believed responsible for her sister's disappearance lay in molten pools of organic goop. The receptionist from the front desk screams for her life as Ember drags her through the hallways. After reaching the center of the facility, Ember burns a hole deep into the sublevels, where her life was forever changed in the tunnels below. Several days ago, her sister's cell phone was found in the parking lot. Employees at the facility were dismissive and vague when questioned. Now she has the power to force the truth from their lips. Today, she will not so easily be dismissed. Today, they will not respond with lies. Today, she will have only answers. Her anger is fueled by repeated visions of her sister's abduction. Piles of liquefied carcasses litter the halls, each of them believed to have played a part during the kidnapping. Even now, the receptionist's skin blisters from the searing heat generated by Ember. Ember continues to question the receptionist about every person encountered until they arrive at the tunnel's opening. This is where Ember originally confronted 4 men that recognized her as her twin sister, Kay. "Where is my sister?" Ember asked the receptionist while gritting her teeth. When the receptionist looks into Ember's eyes, she believes her life is coming to an end. I will burn your arms and legs off and leave only your head and body. Now answer me. Where is my sister? Ember continues to threaten the receptionist. You will not die. I won't let you. Where is my sister? She growls and continues squeezing the receptionist by the neck. Finally, with little to no strength left in her body, the receptionist manages to utter a few words. They took her to Roraima. The receptionist responds and passes out from the strain. Where in Roraima? Ember demands from the barely conscious receptionist. An incoming surge of energy disrupts the interrogation. Flinging the receptionist into the wall, Ember braces for combat. She can sense the electromagnetic energy distortion and expands her solar wave field. Two figures appear as the EM field collapses. And you are? Ember inquires from the newly arrived orb wielders. I am Pulse, wielder of the NRG. I'm busy, Ember nonchalantly responds as she turns to face the female orb wielder. Friction replies in a calm tone. I am Friction, wielder of the time. Can we talk for a minute? Ember rebuts. Like I said, I'm busy. You're a wielder, as are we. Surely you know our world is in danger, Pulse curiously inquires. Ignoring Friction and Pulse's inquiries, Ember approaches the receptionist. As she reaches out to grab the woman, Friction reacts at super speed and removes the receptionist faster than Ember can react. Placing the receptionist in Pulse's care, Friction prepares to engage Ember. Extremely agitated with Friction's interference, Ember discharges a stream of energy at the receptionist. Pulse's EM field deflects Ember's attack, protecting himself and the receptionist from her fury. I'll draw her attention and you take a shot, Pulse relays to Friction as they each plan on approach to attack her. Pulse discharges multiple electrostatic blasts at Ember, giving Friction an opportunity to strike her. While Ember deflects and dodges Pulse's assault, an opportunity opens for Friction to attack. At super speed, Friction lands several punches to Ember's body. In normal time, the assault sends Ember tumbling out the distant end of the tunnel. Ouch! My hand! She burned my hand! Friction screams out in pain when normal time resumes, as her hand achingly continues to burn. Ember's solar field deflects most of Friction's assault, though Ember needs a second to recover. As she shakes off Friction's attack, anger begins to swell in her. Friction didn't know it. She just earned herself a beatdown. With eyes blazing, Ember threatens Pulse and Friction. Give me the woman or I'll bring this entire building down on you. We can't do that, ma'am. We were sent to save these people, Friction replies in an I don't know what to tell you voice. While Pulse attempts to give aid to the receptionist, she weakly points at the piles of ash. The receptionist, barely clinging to life, utters in a raspy voice, She killed all of those people. Ember expands the solar field to fill the tunnel and walks in the direction of the receptionist. Friction attempts to distract Ember, but the solar field is too hot to penetrate. As Ember walks to the receptionist, she rants, I am Ember, wielder of the Kindle. Until my sister returns to my side, everyone that is involved will die. Friction asks in such an innocent voice, How could you, murder all of these people? Ember replies in an agitated voice, Has to be youth or you were seriously sheltered as a child. Innocents around the world are subject to those that oppress. This is the garbage that thrives during that oppression. The innocents continue to die as those in authority mock true justice. I will not waste my time saving the likes of them. The temperature continues to rise as Ember intensifies her energies for a massive discharge. The glow from her body increases even more as she closes the distance. Pulse will not be able to protect them for long. The heat is causing the facility's foundation to become unstable. You protect someone who assisted people with kidnapping my sister, yet you reward her with immunity for her crimes and act as if she has not forfeited her right to live. My little sister has been kidnapped by a band of sex traffickers. The receptionist is responsible and will pay with her life. My little sister will be no man's sex slave. Ember yells in a fit of rage as she discharges a deadly blast of thermoplasmic energy. Friction and Pulse are able to sense the discharge a fraction of a second before she releases. The highly corrosive blast of energy causes an exothermic reaction in all it touches, disintegrating anything and everything in its path. Even the gases in the air burst into flames. Her fire burns everything. The facility is going to collapse, Pulse yells as he picks up the receptionist, motioning to Friction that it's time to go. Ember maneuvers her adversaries into a corner with no way out. The corrosive wall of fire blocks all exits, the facility showing signs of imminent collapse. I will not be so forgiving next time we meet, Harbingers. Stay out of my way or suffer the consequences, Ember says to her adversaries while departing the collapsing structure. She flies north in search of her sister. Before Pulse and Friction are overcome by a corrosive fire, Pulse teleports everyone to safety.
Wow, right? Intense, right? Yeah, them Aries, man. That's just how they get, though. You know what I mean? It's fire burn bringers. Okay, so yeah. Okay. All right, y'all. As you can tell, Ember, or I guess I should say, yeah, Ember, not Monette, because she's no longer Monette. Ember, basically, y'all, she comes back and she believes the people that at the bio facility are aware that her sister came there. There are people who knows what happened, and she's going to find out what transpired. And while she's moving around, let's put Ember up, right? So while Ember is moving around, she I guess she ended up running into that woman that she met a couple of days ago. She asked a few questions, and this woman who's talking to Ember, right? I guess maybe she it's unbelievable somebody's walking around generating this type of heat anyway, right? So she's already into the fight, y'all. She's already in the bowels because again, remember WL White told you guys last week that Ember had already, well, she was already at the bio facility burning stuff down, and the firemen were having a problem putting out her fires because it's a different type of fire, y'all. And if you knew her background and what type of abilities, her bio, if you read it or you heard it, then you would know she has a special type of fire. So with that, they can't just put it out. You know what I mean? You can't just throw mud on it and expect it to go out. So anyway, Ember's like she's already in the middle of it's like turn an episode on and it's already happening. We don't have to mount up to it, right? We're already into the swing of things. So she's basically tearing up the bio facility. And what I wanted you guys to see is like the woman who she was holding, who's phasing in and out of consciousness. She is all she sees is all these piles of goop, organic matter. That's how I worded it. It's burnt organic matter. We can only imagine what that is, right? Because it's organic and it's in a biometrics facility, and it's supposed to be people running around, but everybody's running for those who can. Other than that, if she believes that you played a part in her sister coming up missing, then she don't have her wrath, right? She doesn't have any calm when it comes to you. It's you. You're about to die unless you can give her what she needs, and she wants to know, where is my sister? That's all she wants to know. So that's what she's going through, y'all. Um, and I tried to give you a little one-on-one with the woman because I mean she's angry, and I guess maybe because again, like we already said a couple of days ago or last week that W.L. White said there are people running all over the place outside. So where she's at in the biometrics facility, the person she knows she knows that woman came into contact with her sister. That's what she does know. So anybody else that's getting in the way is dead, pretty much, right? They're unalived. They're goops of organic burnt matter in the hallway floors and stuff. So that's what's going on. And she does this one-on-one with the receptionist, right? And it's almost like she's getting to a point where she's about to like blow her load. And when I say blow her load, like explode from the anger. but at the same time, she has to keep reserved because it's like the last person who might know or give her instructions or directions or something to that effect. So she's letting her know, I will torture you. I will sever your arms and legs, cauterize them. Y'all know what that means, right? And then keep you alive. So you got to understand the shock this woman has to go through, but she's going to keep her alive. So, you know what I'm saying? It's what happens when you writing about heroes. If it's more than one, somebody's got to show up, right? And remember, she's already killed a lot of people. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about if I was going through it, that's probably kind of how I would have handled it. You know what I mean? But anyway, you know, you always got Captain Save. You know what I mean? So Captain Save shows up with in the bodies of Pulse and Friction, right? So they both show up, and you guys got to remember Friction, the super speeder, right? The temporal, she has temporal abilities, right? Slow down time so she can move faster. Friction, believe it or not, let me put Friction up so y'all can see her. Super speed. Friction is the young lady from El Paso, Texas. She's 17 years old. She's innocent, right? She hasn't seen the world, especially not in somewhere like Brazil, right? The city moves faster. It's a different way of life there, you know, like Rio de Janeiro type stuff. So Friction, her mind can't even grasp let's say the reality of life in itself right now. She hasn't gotten there yet. So she sounds all innocent. You know, even Ember mentioned it must be youth. It has to be the youth. Pulse, we got to also look at him when he showed up. Remember, now Pulse, let's bring Pulse up and put him online. Pulse is the cop from the PCPD in Hawaii, Pearl City Police Department. Pulse is from there. So I'm not gonna say he has morals and values, but I would have to believe that in a cop's world, okay, and we don't have to go bad cop, good cop stuff. We just saying they should have a certain sense of morality and I can almost say honor. They should have honor. So it's kind of hard for somebody who has honor. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should never put that out. That's too much of my personal business. Okay, but a person who has morals probably could allow the person to die. You know, it depends on what the crime was, right? Um, but honor dictates we handle this evenly, if you will. You know, we both supposed to have a chance, and so the cop, in the cop, he wants to save her life. You know what I mean? It's what cops do, right? Not so much they want to be the hero, but they don't want to see the suffering, right? So Pulse is fueled by that, plus, right, Friction. Where's she at? Friction is fueled by innocence. So to them, I guess you know she's a raging monster. I mean, if you think about it. So anyway, you know, they get into it. Um, they attempt to greet her in the they attempt to greet Ember in the what do you call it? The gifts of power ceremony, right? When a harbinger first meets another harbinger, they walk up to him and or you know they greet each other in a celestial way, and that is I am Pulse. We're the energy, right? Like this is my name. This is who I am. And by being the wielder of the energy, then she already knows he's the protector of. Where's the energy go? It goes to the Taurus. So we know that he's the Taurus's, the wielder of the Taurus power. So Friction try, you know, he tries to do it. She's I'm busy, you know, she ain't really trying to deal with them. And I know sometimes, y'all, there's something that's happening you that's so important to you that you can't really hear nobody else. So I mean, it's part of life. So I went on to put that part in there too. But her and her and Pulse they attack her and Friction, Pulse and Friction attack Ember, and they get that one lick in, right? And that one. I'm sorry, y'all. I see it kind of as a like a cartoon, right? It's animated to me, and I just see somebody running there, swinging on somebody, but you don't really know. You know what I mean? What you just did, like you really opened a can of whoop. You know what I mean? So just Ember didn't unsheathe her weapon. I just got. I mean, imagine being in a cave. Imagine guys like going into a tunnel, right? Like, on one of the major roads, they have the tunnels in the big cities, and you're going into the tunnel, right? But there's no ending to that tunnel. Remember, that's in the bowels of the biometrics facility. So when she expands her solar wave field, she blocks the entrance. That's what she does. Because Friction went over there and got that little steel on her. So in her rage, she just expanded it, and she's not in a playing mood. She don't want to play with nobody, and she's just burning everything. So even the gases in the air are starting to ignite. But Pulse is able to block her a little bit because he has his EM field up, right? Friction doesn't have an EM field. Her temporal field don't stop stuff. Well, technically it does. Because she can speed up time or slow time down so fast that she can move out the way. So she doesn't have like a deflective or defensive shield. She has to get out the way. So technically, but that's not what happened. So the solar, and then she would still be burned. Like, even if she slowed time down, Friction, right? And attempted to run through the solar wave field, by the time she comes out of it and returns time to normal, she's going to be engulfed in flames. Yeah. So anyway, Ember is walking toward them. She basically got them cornered, and she's still demanding, drop that girl off. Now, when she did have the girl right before Pulse and them showed up, the woman did let her know, hey, they're in Roraima, right? Which is north of Brazil. So she knows that her sister has been taken from Manaus all the way to Roraima, or however you say it, Roraima. And she knows that much, but she doesn't know where. And then the fight gets started. Friction, she steals on and get that one little lucky lick in. And then Ember, not in a playing move. Remember, she's still dedicated and focused. So she decides to go and attack, corner them. So while she's cornering those guys, she just, she has a solar wave field up burning everything. Now, Pulse can teleport. So when the building starts collapsing from the heat, you got to understand, she just keeps increasing the heat. Like, stop playing with me. And and so Pulse teleports out of there. Basically, he grabs him, Friction. Well, he already got the woman, right? She crispy, but he got her, and he lets Friction know, hey, let's go, and they teleport out. But Ember lets him know, next time I see y'all on site. Basically, that's what she letting them know. On site, we can get into it. Stop playing with me. But anyway, she flies off, y'all. And Pulse basically teleports everybody to safety. That's what basically happens. So that's the first interaction or the first fight amongst the Harbingers, y'all. When power is disseminated, there has to be some type of authority, and there have to be some type of rule set. And everybody's not willing to do everything the way that everybody else believes it should be done, if you will. So Ember has already basically let them know, I'm not playing with y'all. I'm looking for my sister. I won't be saving nobody. Basically, she called them hypocrites when she went through the whole spiel about justice and the people in charge, the people that allow stuff to happen and all of that, right? That was a little rough, y'all. But again, there are things that's happening in the world, y'all, and I just want to put a little light on it, because some people, there are certain people out here that's suffering, and because our day to day and it don't affect us, we're not even thinking about it. So there are things that have happened in my lifetime around the world. So as these stories go, some things I'll hit on, some things I won't. But you guys know what this chapter was about today. You know what I mean? Her sister had been taken. She's been looking for her, but now she has the power to enforce her will. There's a difference in asking for help. And then, people tell you, oh, these rules and these rules, and you can miss me with that. Justice is me being able to, I won't say being able to live with it, because I might not necessarily believe what I got was justice. But if my culture or my people around me tell me, hey, that's sufficient, then that probably should be sufficient. Then that means I might just want more. But justice is somebody paying some type of atonement for wrongdoing against you or yours. I mean, that's basically what justice is. And I don't think justice is always given. So, we got people who can enforce that justice now. So, at least in the flux continuum. All right. Normally, y'all, I will put W.L. White the third on because I see that the documentarian has shown back up, but it's not really that long. And then it's Commander Trimble. So I'm probably gonna do. Oh yeah. I'm probably gonna do W.L. White the third and Commander Trimble tomorrow, y'all. Yeah. And then we'll get back to waking up more harbingers. We still got more harbingers that haven't awakened yet, or who haven't been transported back to our reality. Okay, to PU.432-00, the prime universe, the frequency in which we resonate at. All right, yeah, y'all. That's pretty much it, man. I think the story was self-explanatory. To me, I tried to make it action-packed. I tried to make sure, everybody understood what everybody else's mindset was. And, you let them get into it a little bit. If you got any type of imagination, I believe just even hearing this, you can, your mind will do what it needs to do to visualize the story. And, especially if you got the pictures of the characters. Yeah, that makes sense. And that's pretty much it, y'all. I could keep going all day. Technically, I could, but I'm not. I could. Yeah, I got to give it to you in bite-sized pieces, y'all. Bite-sized. But hey, so we already know. Hey, y'all, no, I'm segueing. I will be putting new merch out today. I will dedicate today to making sure I get some new stuff put out there. More mini posters with my autograph and whatnot. Sell those. I'm possibly for about $12.50 because they don't have the illustrator's autograph. They just have mine. So we're gonna knock off about $2.50 for that. And I don't know what else, but I will dedicate today to making sure I get more merch put out there because give you some variety. So yeah, that pretty much puts me where I'm at. I'm gonna add this video. Desktop. Okay, so I'm gonna let this play out for a little while, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a little taster of what I got going on. Okay, and prepare yourself. You ready? This is what's coming in the future of Flux. I'm gonna let this ride for about maybe 10 minutes. I'll be back, and I can go ahead and bring this to an end. But I'm gonna try to maybe almost 15 minutes. Here you go. This is what's coming in Flux, y'all. Prepare yourself.
Jacob. Stop. Jacob. Stop. Jacob. Stop. Jacob. Flow. Stop. Jacob. Stop. Jacob. Stop. Jacob. Stop. Jacob. Stop. Jacob. Stop. Jacob. Flow. Stop. Jacob. Jacobs. Jacobs. Jacobs.
Taste my steel. Turn the fuck up. Taste my steel. Turn the fuck up. Taste my steel. Turn the fuck up. Taste nice tea. Turn the fuck up. Taste nice tea. Turn the fuck up.
Hey y'all, I'm back. I'm back. Okay. So I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Well, look, you guys get to see. Oh, and that's Turn the Flux Up. That's the name of that song, y'all. Turn the Flux Up. Okay. I know what it sounds like, but I'm telling you what it is. It's Turn the Flux Up. That's I had my guy X, the one that's all the beats I use. I had him make that for me. Taste My Steel. You know, I'm a sci-fi guy, right? But I just want to say, hey, thank everybody for coming. Please continue to share. Make sure you go out there and check out the store. Share, like, love, follow, all of those little whatever for the algorithm. Um, hey, the sooner you guys, start showing me a little bit of love, the sooner we can get book 4 out. It's ready to go, right? So it just needs to be published and whatnot. And then we'll have 4 titles out, right? Published books. I'm working on book 5. I think I'm on I'm close to 100. So all I need is like another 100 pages. But, that's not a problem, y'all. I write the notes and then I just smooth the notes out. But look, basically what I wanted to say was thank you guys for coming. Thank you for the attention, whatnot. I see y'all. Villa 04 collection buy art, shadow collectibles, all y'all guys, I see y'all. Go check out the store, take a look at it, see if there's anything you're remotely into. I put up my screensaver for a little while to let you guys see all types of stuff from the Epicon that we were supposed to be a part of to the Dungeons, not the D&D, but what I think is RGB, I'm not sure, but it's a role-playing games. And somebody told me that I should think about making Flux a role-playing game. So that was crazy. I went and looked at the paperwork, and it was just it was mind-blowing, y'all. It's mind-blowing. The work that goes into building it. So we got to give those people love just for the fact that you put something like that out, y'all. The work that goes into it is it's crazy. What else? Yeah. I keep saying check the store, but I will dedicate today to putting more product out. Okay. Definitely get these posters put out. We even have bracelets and stuff with Zodiac on them. So we have a whole lot of stuff that I can put out. So you guys give me today and I'll get some of that product put out. Again, thank everybody for coming. Thank you for the attention. if you definitely want to hear what's going on, you want to get ahead of everybody, you can go out and check out my YouTube, which has everything on it. It has the books 1 and 2. You'll just be way ahead of everybody. We're going to keep moving at the route we're moving, though. I did the work, so I want to put a little bit out to intrigue people and let you guys come show me love. So remember, all books are autographed. Most product that I have is autographed. It should have my initial on it because it's one of a kind merch. You can't get it nowhere else. You can't fabricate it because you don't know where my stuff is. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's about it, y'all. Thank y'all for coming out. Tomorrow we will be on WL White the Third and Commander Trimble. Commander Trimble, you know who WL White is, right? Documentarian, the reporter. And then Commander Trimble is the cancer commander that's en route to the orbs. Okay. He was given a special assignment by Gravite, and that was to go and take the Ventura, which is the name of his merg, and go scout a specific area of space, and that'll bring him to us, and that'll get all of this stuff started. So that's who we'll be doing it with tomorrow. W.L. White the Third and Commander Trimble, y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Make sure y'all on the house looking. My Instagram just ended. But hey, y'all be on the lookout, man. Come show us love. And peace, man. Peace. Got to get this done because it won't happen otherwise. What? All right, y'all. Have a good day.